Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a combo built around the new Twinflame Tyrant in combination with the Filigree Sylex. It's similar to a deck I built a long time ago around the Sylex and combination with other cards that double this ability. Twinflame Tyrant is a new one that can do kind of the same thing here, but also has some other cool, interesting synergies with the deck as well. So I thought I'd try it out in this sort of shell. If you don't know what this is, it's a new dragon. 5 mana for a 3/5 dragon. It says if a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or permanent opponent controls, it deals double that damage instead. So powerful effect for sure on a 5 mana dragon. And the combination here of the Filigree Sylex, its last mode here, you can tap it to put oil counters on it, and then you can sacrifice it to destroy non-land permanents. So you can use this as sort of removal spell for your opponent's creatures, which is useful. But mostly using it to remove 10 oil counters. You do 10 damage to any target. Double that with the Twinflame Tyrant. That's a clean 20, right? So the idea is to get 10 oil counters and then play this and do a clean 20. You can also double this ability with Return the Favor, which is a spree card, 2 mana. You can pay an additional 1 to copy a spell, an instant, a sorcery, or an activated ability, or a triggered ability. So you can copy this this is a activated ability. You can copy this to do 10 damage ability with Return the Favor. So that kind of gives you 8 ways to double up this final ability here and do a clean 20. So Return the Favor can also be used, to change the target of spells or copy your opponent's spells in the game. You can certainly use it for that purposes if you have redundant copies. And then Twinflame Tyrant has some other synergies which I thought were kind of interesting, with the Urabrask Forge, which gets oil counters every turn, which is great to pump up your oil counter count to get up to 10. But doubling the damage that this Phyrexian Horror creature does is pretty good, because it can kind of scale up and double it every turn, which is kind of nice. So that could put a clock on your opponent just as that is. And then also with all these new sweepers, if you read the card, it says if a source you control will do damage to an opponent or permanent controls, deals double that damage instead. So I believe how this works is that it does, if you choose like Brotherhood's End to do 3 damage, it does 6 damage instead. So that could be useful potentially. And the new Slagstorm from Foundations could double up to do 6 damage as well with either of its modes. And obviously just having sweepers early is really good for this deck too. So not necessarily using it for the synergy, but it is something that could come up. But having 8 copies of a sweeper, a 3 mana sweeper, is pretty good. You could play Pyroclasm, I was thinking about that, but I think you just want to play the 3 damage ones because being able to sweep as many creatures as possible is pretty important if you only have, say, 1 sweeper. So we're playing 8 copies essentially of the card that does 3 to everything, which is useful in this kind of deck to kind of stall the board because you're not really playing any creatures besides the Tyrant itself. The Forge makes some creatures too, but the other cards in here are just ways to get more oil counters. Even in the mana base, you've got 2 oil counters from the Monumental Facade here. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but they can move oil counters to things. You could put more oil counters on the Forge, for example, or on the Tablet of Completion, which is a nice another 2-drop here that can tap to add oil counters. And then if it gets enough oil counters, you can use it as a mana rock, or you can use it to draw additional cards, which is pretty nice. The Churning Reservoir also is pretty nice because it just gives you another oil counter. You can put it on the Sylex, the Tablet, or the Forge, or say like another one of these, or even a Skullbomb if you need to. Skullbomb is just kind of cycles and also adds more oil counters to get you up to the 10 that you need to combo off. So pretty simple deck overall. Let's jump to some games and see it in action. All right. On the draw, this hand looks pretty good actually. Got combo here, got some ways to make oil counters. Sweeper, yeah, can't complain. Sleeves are pretty cool. Green. Oh, and they are playing Forest and Lair Wells. Alright. I was gonna say, oh, maybe they'll play Lair Wells on turn 1. That's right. Alright, play out the Reservoir. And then play out the Sylex. Next turn, the following turn. Sweep the board. Oh, geez. That's scary. Okay. Do I want to play the Skullbomb? Yeah, let's just play the Sylex here. Start building up counters on it. Alright. Okay, no fetch land, that's good. So probably can't die, but if they play another land... Okay, didn't play another land. Just don't make it more than 3 toughness. Okay, well that was like best case scenario. Wow, okay. Got pretty lucky, not gonna lie. That resolves to have that happen. That easily could have gotten out of range of Brotherhood End. But as it is, that was extremely good at Brotherhood End. Alright. So now we just have to... Alright. That's going to get pretty big, though. Pretty quickly. Oh, and they just drew that Fable Passage, okay. Sure. All good. Let's see. So how many counters can we have here? We're going to have 4 counters. And this is going to be... So now I have 8 counters. I can't quite do it yet. Next turn for sure. I'm going to play out the Skullbomb. I guess I'll just cycle it too. Might as well. Be hard to see. I think I'm gonna do sacrifice it. Put the counters on. Say the reservoir. Play another one. Alright. No cards in hand for them. They can hit me for a good chunk of damage here, but hopefully not lethal. If they saddle it, they can double the counters. I'm going to use the Fable Passage. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. They can level this up once. Like they don't have a creature, okay. So it's all fine. Goes to a 6/6, takes 6. Down to 11. But yeah, we should have this wrapped up now. Unless they drew like a disenchant kind of naturalize effect. They have a stop. Okay. Okay, put the counters here and here. And should have this one wrapped up. Alright, go full control. Remove 10 counters. Target them. Unless they have instant speed life gain or something like that. Remove it from the lands. And submit. And then favor. Copy. And resolve. And 10 more. Alright, GG. Alright, on the play here. This hand looks decent. We'll try it. And go Reservoir into Tablet, which is kind of nice. And then have the Slagstorm. Or a Sweeper. So we'll see. Oh, it says nice cards there. Nice. Okay. Filigree Sylex. I don't know if we need that right now. I think the tablet is actually better. So let's just do that. Get a little extra mana here, potentially. Yep, Reservoir on the tablet. Let's return the favor. So now we have extra mana. Do we do this for extra mana? Yeah, let's do Spellbomb. And then another tablet here. Okay. Put an oil counter on it. Alright, so we have Sylex plus Return the Favor combo. So we do need another red source, of course. Hopefully we will draw that soon. But put it on mono blue, Hadijin. Okay. Put the counter here. Okay, there's a Forge. Could play the Forge. Could play the Sylex. We have 4 mana total. Could use this to draw a card. Could play the Forge. I'm not sure how good that actually is. I mean, we can't put extra counters on it, so there's that, but I think we want to do this to draw cards. This can also draw cards. If we do this, just sacrifice this, put some counters here, do a draw. Okay, there is a red source. That's good. So now, if we go Sylex, that can threaten lethal next turn. Let's see, 6, 7, 8. I think so. Play the Sylex, pass the turn. Alright, so we can get up to, I think, yeah, we can definitely get up to 10 counters, because we have 2 here as well. So if they tap out, they'll die. But mono blue, I don't know. If they're going to ever tap out. Probably have a bunch of counter spells. We might need to... Okay, turns that. Alright, never mind. Let's see. So we still have... Surveils. That. Okay. Back for 3. And oil counter. And oil counter. Put the counter on this. Brotherhood end. Okay. Not so good against 4 toughness here. We do have 4 mana total. I don't know if we need this. Maybe we just go for this. Force out a counterspell. Although they have a counterspell, I would rather them counter this. Let's go here. No, didn't counter it. Okay. So we shall pass the turn. Can use the Sylex to kill this if we need to. Okay, they're going to use that there. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Pack for 3. And just going to oil counter everything up. Yep. Not gonna copy those. Put a counter on. We could do the Sylex. I think we want here though. Alright, well we definitely have a lethal thing we could do. And we have 6 mana, so we can do... We do, let's see, colorless, red, and say colorless here. We can play this. And if they tap out, we can kill them with the Return the Favor combo. No? Okay. That's fine. Go to combat here. Act 1. Okay. We'll just hold up, Return the Favor. Board Sweeper's not doing much against mono blue. Wonder what's in their hand. Okay. Yep. Just gonna take the 3. Another Jin, sure. Well, it's tempting to use this now. Alright, we're gonna draw a card. If we draw a second Return the Favor, that would be good. Let's see. Oil counter. Add 1. Do we do here or here? How much mana's... We could do 2 sweepers this turn and try to do that. Guess we'll go here. Another land. Well, let's see. Kind of a tricky, weird situation. I think I attack first, and then see what they do. Just do that. Possible they block, sure. Alright, now we go for 3 damage on each creature, I think. See if they counter this. They're gonna bounce their own guy, okay. Totally fine. Alright, so this will resolve. Because I basically don't want to just go for it and then have a counter, and then I lose this. do. Yeah, so let's tap. Let's just do this. Try to bait out another counter. No, okay, well. Interesting. I guess it's possible they don't have a counter. Maybe it's worth it just to go for it. Okay. Alright, they tapped out. GG. Put an oil counter. Put an oil counter. And it doesn't really matter. Here. Alright. So we go full control just to make sure. But remove 10 oil counters. And 4 here. Let's do all from the land. Here. And 10. Submit. That on the stack. We copy. And another 10. Alright. GG. Alright. On the play here, this hand looks keepable. So, Skullbomb and then Sylex. We have 2 of them, so we could use this one as a removal, but we do have a Slagstorm, which is nice as well. And the Forge. So, okay, play a Skullbomb. Let's see what they got. Blue, white. Okay. Siren. Okay. Alright, there's a dragon. Can use that to cycle. We'll see what we draw. I'm not going to use that to destroy their map token, but we could. Okay, we'll have to see what they do. If they play a bunch of 1-drops, I guess we could use this to kill 1-drops. If we don't hit a land or something like that. But I'm not sure what this means. They could be on, like, the Jeskai tokens kind of thing. Oh, yep. Looks like that's what it is. Sheltered by ghosts. Okay. Sure. I'm going to target that. Okay, well, I will sacrifice it. Destroy. Although, if I had let them take it... I guess letting them take it wouldn't have been the worst thing either. Given... If I killed this, it would have gotten it back. But I have another one, so... hard to say. I'm going to play out this Forge here. And just get in some damage. And start ticking this up. I want to wait for them to extend into the Slagstorm. There's a Percussionist. A Warden. Okay, that can get bigger than 3 toughness, though. So that I have to take out. As soon as possible. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do it now. I want to save that for the counters. Let's see. Let's just do this here. 3 to each creature. Exiles another shelter by ghosts. That's kind of annoying. Okay. In that case, I was going to put a counter on this, but I don't think I'm going to do it anymore because it might get hit by a shelter by ghosts. So we'll just hold off. And then I can cycle this, but I also think I want to hold off on this to get some extra counters on something. Or not. Okay, well, I guess that's that was it. Alright, on the play. His hand seems okay. The two Churning Reservoirs can target each other. So put a bunch of counters on it. 2 sweepers, 1 combo piece. I guess I'll try it. It's not amazing. Would be better if it had a better artifact to put the counters on. But we shall see. Need to draw, basically just need to draw another land and... Okay, there's a Skullbomb. Guess we'll just play these out. And put counters on the reservoirs. Oh, there's duress. Okay. Card's quite good against me. I have very few creatures in this deck, so I take. Okay, they're gonna take one of the. This is gonna target this one. This one's gonna target this one. And there's a land. So let's cycle this and put some counters here. There's a forge, okay. Alright, forge is pretty good. Let's hope they don't have another duress. Interesting. Unstoppable slasher. Okay. We could take that down. We could play this forge. I think I'm just going to play the forge, actually. And attack. Something to put the counters on, and then we'll take a hit down to 9 here. Guess it's, if they had the 1-2 combo, it would have just died there, but yeah, a little scary. Alright. Go for the forge here. Alright. I can copy this ability as well. Potentially, but let's just go to combat and attack. Wow, they blocked. Okay. Well, that's kind of best case scenario. So now we can do 3 damage. Everything. Maybe just hold this land. There's no reason to really do anything with it right now. Another Archfiend. All that. It's probably gonna kill me. We'll see. I'm gonna pump up this forge. There's a Skullbomb. That can pump it up. This can double it. I guess I have to do something here because the Archfiend will kill me here. Regardless. Maybe they have a cut down or something now. Well, that's gonna put counters here. This could threaten to do 8 damage. Let's see. Copy. Change the target. I don't think you can change this target. This doesn't target, does it? Whenever a creature, no. don't think so. Alright. What do I need to draw? Anything I can draw that deals with the Archfiend? Not sure. I guess I just have to hope they block here. Otherwise I'm just dead. But yeah, 6 toughness creatures. Pretty difficult for this deck to deal with. I'm not gonna lie. Ugh. A little too late for that. Tyrant, unfortunately. So resolve here. Yeah, if it didn't do damage to me... at my end step here, because the creature dies, I would still be able to do something, but... yeah, going down to 5, and then... dead here. GG. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up for the Twinflame Tyrant Filigree Sylex combo deck. This was definitely a fun one, for sure. I think it catches people off surprise, because they don't really know what's going on. This is a very weird deck to play against. I love brewing with the oil counter stuff. I think it's kind of funny. Because it's such an old mechanic, but it is still in standard, and people just don't really forget about this card, I would say. But it does have this ability to do 10 damage to anything, so I like finding ways to double it, and the Twinflame Tyrant, I think, is another nice addition here. If you just want to go mono red, there are some other ways to do it in other colors, but just going mono red is nice because of the heavy red costs on these sweepers, and having an additional sweeper was very useful in the games here. Some games just were decided by having a turn 3 sweeper, and if the opponent is overextended. So that was, very powerful to have an additional way to do that. Overall, the deck is pretty fun. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it. Any changes, tweaks, ideas for new combo decks. Love to hear what you're playing with Foundation Standard. And for now, that is the Filigree Sylex double the ability combo. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.